What was your initial reaction to the script when you first read it?
Me.
You.
Okay. When I first took a gander at this masterpiece, I was enthralled. No, let me stop playing. I loved it. First of all, I was eager to do a project that allowed me to hit somebody, which I didn't get to hit anybody for real, but I wanted to do a project with blood and excitement and so when my agent Houston showed me this script, I read it and I was like, hell yeah, and then I met with Mimi and we had such a great conversation, such great chemistry, and I was like, I love this character the way Lauryn has written her already, and it just felt like a very felt like a blockbuster movie to me. It felt like something that had layers and different vibes and emotions. And, I think Lauryn did a great job of building the relationship between the two characters so that you could really empathize for them and root for them near the end, rather than judge, So I loved it.
One for both of you. Obviously, Jojo, you just said about the relationship was already existing on the page between Molly and Noel. Was there something that you both did, Mimi as a director, Jojo, you as an actor, to build that sort of friendship up? Were there rehearsals? Was there anything you did to sort of try and get that bonding together before you guys actually got in front of the camera?
Yeah, I knew that we didn't have a ton of in-person time since we had to quarantine and all this stuff, so I sort of tasked them with FaceTiming, every few days just to get to know each other pretty early on so that once they came in person, they already had a good sort of bond and backstory of each other, and so that would kind of come on across screen. And
yeah. And coupled with that, luckily Daisy and I lived in the same apartment building, so it was kind of like being college friends, like I would cook, she would come down and eat, or she would show me how to use her turntables. I'm not good at it still, but she's amazing. And so DJ Edgar-Jones. It took me a second to catch on. I'm sorry. So it was fluid. I would say it was extremely fluid. Daisy is incredible. She's so lovely. She's amazing. And I think it was a very particular situation because of COVID, we had a little extra time, and because we're in Vancouver, this is your circle. So, but it was so easy. Like, from the chemistry read, I knew Daisy was going to be very easy to get along with and fall in love with at the same time.
I mean, both Daisy and JoJo are just very open, generous people already, so I knew they would be fine.
Jojo, was there something particular you wanted to bring to Molly? I mean, obviously, you start with the script and you start with your collaboration with Mimi as the director and everyone else, but was there something you were looking to bring to that character that maybe you hadn't seen on screen, or maybe you just felt like would inform her?
Well, I think for me it was important because in my previous role as I do comedy, and I'm a stand-up comic, so it's easy for me to do that, and I found it to be a challenge to evoke the emotions of being terrified and being scared and fearful and things of that nature. And I loved that the script in the movie takes a distinct turn. You go from laughing, you don't know what's going on, and it's funny and things are cool, and to wow, I'm terrified for this character, mainly because I was laughing with her just a second ago, and now I wish I could protect her, or protect them, because I could see their relationship, and now they're both in trouble. So,
well, talking of other movies, Mimi, did you watch anything to sort of become influenced for tone? Anything like that? Was there anything in the back of your head? Not that you want you sort of getting yourself into that kind of mindset. Was there anything you watched or anything you screened for casting to get them into that mindset?
Yeah, definitely. I think, it's always kind of an obligation of the director to do as much research as possible, whether that's watching other films or if it's something you're drawing inspiration from other art. I think that for Fresh, I built sort of a movie playlist that I would send to people to, watch if they wanted. And some of the films on there were The Skin I Live In by Pedro Almodovar, his sort of ability to direct these sort of outlandish characters and crazy story plots, but still have you really feeling for the characters. That was a big inspiration for me. And then, tonally, I think Jordan Peele just nailed it with Get Out. So definitely that was like a beacon, a compass, if you will. But also just like pulling little tiny bits and pieces from other things that I love in my past that have nothing to do with Fresh, Oh.
I know, right?
Sorry. We're in a basement, James. So we don't know what's good.
Is that a train above you?
Yeah, there's a train over us.
Okay, well, I should probably wrap with the final question then, and it is one for Jojo, because I asked Mimi yesterday. Jojo, have you had any wild reactions or big reactions from people who've seen the movie that wanted to talk to you about it?
Yes. I mean, a lot of people hit me up on social media, but I'm not necessarily engaging. Thank you.
Hold for train.
Okay. Okay. Back on that. Yes, I've gotten a lot of positive reactions. People have really responded to Molly very positively, and just I think they love the range of emotions that she goes through in terms of being the lax, like chill, to being scared and terrified, to being like I'm angry and I'm just like I'm gonna kill this bitch, So I think the responses have been amazing. Like I'm very grateful that people responded to her.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much to both of you. Congratulations to both of you. I wish you all the success.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Have a great
bye.
day, James.
Alrighty, bye. Thank you.
Thanks so much, James.